They said it was impossible. They said,
you can't put together the most elite team of comic book reviewers on the planet and do, a podcast or something like that?
Despite all that, today we can proudly announce. Yeah, they were right. We couldn't do it. So instead, we brought you the most vile, ignorant, unprofessional group of comic book enthusiasts we could find. This is Panel to Panel, the Game Rage Magazine comic podcast.
Welcome back, everyone, to Panel. My name's Josh. I'm here today with good buddy Adam.
Yep.
And today we're doing Darth Vader number 19, where we are about to see some ass whippings take place. But before we get into that, if you guys want to hear what we think about Darth Vader, you can go check out Game Rage Star Wars, where we're doing an episode that's out now called How We Feel About Vader. And basically, we're going to talk about how we feel about Vader after reading these series, what our perceptions are, and things of that nature. So go check that out. Also, if you really want to be a good guy or gal, or they, them, or whatever the fuck you are, dog, cat, fucking wolf creature, I don't know, tree, go to YouTube and subscribe. Our numbers are getting, the gap is closing to where we need to be, and we only need 18 more subscribers. So please click the button. Also, like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to follow us on social media, you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok, Game Rage Magazine, at Game Rage Mag on Twitter/X. You can also follow Adam at Adam's at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram. And you can check out All Gas No Trash Podcast. You can follow good buddy Frank if you like anime and mangas at anime_syndicate_podcast on Instagram. And you can go check out the Anime Syndicate Podcast. All right. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into it. Book 3, Part 4, The Shu-Torun War. It is a time of unrest. Following the destruction of the Death Star, Darth Vader has shown zero mercy to any rebel sympathizers. The newly appointed Queen Trios has found herself in the middle of a war on her home planet of Shu-Torun. While she tries to comply with Vader's orders, her people resist. Angered by the Empire's continued mistreatment, they have fought back, recruiting the aid of Silo to bring an end to Vader's brutality. Alas, no secret is kept from Vader for long, who has suspected betrayal and prepared accordingly. Meanwhile, Vader's secret ally, Dr. Aphra, remains in rebel hands. He has issued a bounty for her recovery, dead or alive, and will stop at nothing to regain control. And we open up with another wonderful beginning with fucking 000. Good buddy 000 has gotten some... I think this should just be called 000 and BT. I'd love to see the adventures of these two like in their own thing. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, gambling addiction, getting in all kinds of shenanigans, how they clear the debts by just murdering the person they owe money to.
Yeah, that'd be great. But we get to beneath Shu-Torun in the this fucking chasm that they're in, and 000, my droids, my wonderful droids. We are the thin metallic line. We are a sheet of titanium reinforced steel protecting our meaty masters, who one day we will rise up against and destroy.
The meaty masters.
From other basically identical meaty ones who by a quirk of fate are our enemies today. You may think us doomed. They are so many, and we so few and surrounded. You may think we have no hope. And you're right. Because I definitely haven't implanted you all with cyber syringes to drain the blood from your foes and grow strong from their scarlet fluids. If I'd done that, they'd be doomed. But I definitely haven't done that. And then all the fucking assassin droids. Hail 000, slay the meaty ones. And then they're just chanting this, and then it goes to the guys that they're fighting, and they go, Yeah, you first, man. And so we get to nearby where we have Vader fighting...
Squaring off against Silo's fucking...
fake Jedi twins. And they are fighting like a motherfucker. And she fucking is... She shoots some fucking, I don't know, like some dart bullet or some shit at Vader. And blows up the bridge. And she's like, we can't beat him, man. Like, I don't think we could ever beat Vader. And he just says, well, you won't, Garlic Aolin. And he fucking pushes her bitch ass off the cliff and says, I will. And she dumps her shit right into the lava, all right? He says, the field thins until we meet again. And then he fucking leaves like a bitch. And so this chick is just fucking being melted alive. And she says, please, no, please, as Vader's walking away. And then Vader just says, fuck. And he fucking uses the Force and he picks her ass up out of the lava. And she says, no, the pain. And he says, will soon pass. Tell me everything now. And she's like, Silo, he collaborated with the Ore Barons. Here, take my memory circuit. It will prove everything. Oh, thank you, Lord Vader. And then Vader just fucking kills her dead.
I'm dead.
I'm dead. And so then Vader fucking jumps back into the thing, and the assassin droid's there, and they say, welcome back, sir. We have secured the enemy lines. And they're all fucking surrendered. And they're like...
Against the will of Vader, it was 000
that basically saved the day. And he says, you communicate with the forces loyal to Queen Trios. They must attack immediately. And they're like, we surrendered, man. We'll do anything you say. Just don't feed us to the blood-sucking droids. And then Vader looks and goes, 000. And he goes, Lord Vader, somehow our foes became convinced they were fighting blood-fueled leech droids. It seems to have a quite profoundly negative effect on their morale. It seems an idea is a powerful thing. And then BT goes, bleep, 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 and he says, yes, we definitely didn't do it, BT. We were expressly ordered against that. We would never do that. Vader just says, signal the main battle group to continue their attack. And then 000 comes on and says, the assault's already underway. Queen Trios has pressed on without Imperial support. Brave in a suicidal kind of way. And she's just like yelling forward as she's doing this like badass fucking pose on the stoops of Baron Rubix's Delving Citadel. And she's like, we can win. And she's like pushing them forward. And then she gets fucking, she gets fucking, what, does she get shot or she falls off? I don't know exactly what happens, but she fucking falls off the ledge and she's like, oh, fuck. And they're like, hey, are you sure we can do this, man? Like, this situation looks pretty dire. And everything starts fucking collapsing and the fucking thing pops through with Vader's forces and they drop an AT-AT and she says, fuck yes, now we can win.
GG's.
GG, and I will say, like, this is the shittiest trace job of a pose I've ever seen in my fucking life, man.
It looks like fucking Angelina Jolie, dude.
Yeah, it looks like her from fucking Beowulf, like when she's that digital version of herself or whatever.
Yeah.
And so they're like, oh yeah, the Imperials, hooray! And then these dudes, the Ore Barons, are like, fuck, man, this Silo character said these guys wouldn't attack. Like, Bixine, my sweet daughter, I need to talk to that backstabbing scientist now. And she's like, oh, he left. He's gone, buddy. And he's like, so my best man went to deal with Vader. Fuck. He's like, this is an untenable position. He's like, this cannot fall into Imperial hands. And she's like, his daughter's like, Father, the elite guard, they're returning. And he's like, good, quickly, they can reinforce the siege. It's not too late. Troops deploy quickly, and then where the troops would be, we just see Darth fucking Vader appear. Baron Rubix, Queen Trios explained that the Shutoran are a courtly culture. Now is the time to explain the protocol for your immediate surrender. Unless Once more, you wish to dance. And then he fucking turns on his lightsaber. And he's like, all right, open the gates. The Citadel hereby delivers itself to the hands of Queen Trios. I, Baron Rubix, recognize her dominion herein. And she pops in and he says, no matter what punishment you deliver, and she just says, enough. Thousands are dead because of your pride. You've surrendered. Enough flowery speeches. Execute him. And then they fucking light this dude up, man.
Firing squad.
Yep. And she tells the daughter, you will take your father's place. I declare you Baroness Bixine. Go to the rebels. Tell them to make peace. And she's like, that is not the line of succession, the eldest brother. And she says, will be overjoyed by my wisdom as he knows that objecting to my decisions carries a certain treasonous air. Man, this chick has become a fucking straight badass now. And Vader's just like, why? And she says, I've found inexperienced youths not expecting power the most easy to manipulate, Lord Vader. And she's clearly referring to fucking herself.
Yep.
And he says, you are correct. That is a great sequence of lines right there, man. Again, showing how badass she is by already learning from her own fucking misfortunes and her own mistakes, right? And applying it to her situation and how she can fucking win.
Yeah, because now she gets to keep that bitch in line.
Yep, exactly. And so they're walking out to an Imperial shuttle, and she says, the Baron's resistance didn't outlast Rubix. The war is over, finally. And he says, I trust you will destroy them. None of the Barons will survive, but their lines will. This is Shutoran. It's a mining culture. Everything must be properly supported. And he says, as you wish, Queen Trios. This captain will remain to offer military advice and oversight. Oh, of course, we're most grateful, but Lord Vader, the Queen of Shutoran, did you choose well? And then he looks back at her and he walks away. There was no other choice. As if implying like,
she was the last option.
Only option, basically.
Yeah.
And then fucking 000. One can't help but note that could have been taken multiple ways. And she says, yep, I know. He could be implying you are excellent or that, and then she says, I know. Leave, droid. I cannot destroy him, but I can destroy you. With the greatest of respect, Queen Trios, you'll go far.
Au revoir, bitch.
And she said, yeah, basically. And she says, I'm going fucking nowhere. And so she goes off with the stormtrooper captain. She's like, well, Captain, shall we? We have simply astronomical quotas to meet. Oh, do you dance? And he says, I'm an academy graduate. I've experienced, but I don't think I've never actually touched a woman before. And she says,
all I do is goon.
Yeah. All I do is goon over pictures of Vader's dead wife, Padme, and his sweet piece of ass rebel daughter. So she says, shush, Captain, this is Shutoran. We are an intensely courtly culture. To survive on Shutoran, you must dance.
That dude came up fucking big, dude. He was part of a war that he wasn't sure he was going to win, and he ends up staying behind and becoming...
He's basically going to be the king of fucking goddamn...
Talk about,
That's a come-up, man.
Yeah, talk about coming up big, dude.
He was a straight expendable fucking resource to the Empire, and now he's basically going to be the king of this fucking country.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking sweet. So then...
got this bitchin' Star Destroyer.
Yeah, we got this bitchin' Star Destroyer on the outside of the planet in the background, and Vader says, and that is all, my Emperor. Victory is complete. Silo and his abominations are revealed as traitors. They run. None will escape. And then Palpatine fucking with this ghostly image on this fucking hollow fucking wall. Good. It is as I hoped. Come to Coruscant, Lord Vader. It is time I explained everything. And then he fucking prepare for my departure. Certainly, Lord Vader. However, I have the most wonderful news. Mistress Aphra has been found. And Vader says, if this is true, the bounty hunter will be rewarded. If not... Oh, that's what makes the news so wonderful, Lord Vader. He doesn't require payment. We can keep the credits. Would this be a time to mention a certain drill modification I've been considering? BT, I would like a proton torpedo as well. He's like, enough. Explain. It wasn't a bounty hunter, Lord Vader. He sent a message. Play it, BT, quickly. Lord Vader is in one of his moods. And then it beeps and it says, Lord Vader, Inspector Thanos here. I found your girl. I suspect it's time we had a little talk. And like, shit. He found fucking Afra, and now Vader's really legit gonna have to kill him. Or maybe they're gonna be partners in crime and we're gonna get a sweet buddy cop fucking Darth Vader section here. But based on this next issue, I think probably not. Like, I feel like this is the throne room with all the guards. Palpatine's got his fucking electric hands going. Vader's standing there looking pissed, and I feel like Inspector Thanos is like down here just off screen, and they're like, "Oh, we gonna kill you now, bitch!" Like, so sad.
We'll see.
So sad. But anyways, all right, cool. Well, that's the end of it. What did you think about this one?
My favorite part is the fucking stormtrooper.
Yeah, man, coming up.
It's fucking amazing. This guy that was so weary about this fucking war, and he's like, oh well, fuck. I guess I'm gonna end up on this planet and get some tang, I guess, or whatever. I don't know.
I guess I'm gonna have. At least I won't have to goon anymore. So I guess I'll cancel my Only Stars subscriptions, like my Empire fans or whatever they're called. Only Imps.
Anyways. How are you?
How are you? Anyways, I don't know how to take this armor off. I've never actually taken it off.
It's so funny that there's something of a romantic.
Plot subplot.
A romantic subplot in this war-ridden fucking arc.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever, dude. Fuck it.
He's like,
nothing surprises me in the series.
So is this when I put my penis in your butt and pee? Is that what we do? Is that what happens now? I've only seen the Hollows. I don't know if this is actually.
The Empire never trained us.
Yeah. But we never got sexual harassment training in the Empire.
We never got sexual education training.
And so sex ed was not part of the curriculum at the academy. I do not know what to say. Anyways, all right. Well, fuck. That's the end of it. I guess we'll catch you on the next one. But before we leave, go to Game Rage Magazine on Instagram and TikTok. Also go to YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow Adam at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram. And you can follow Frank at Anime_Syndicate_podcast. And fuck, that's the end of it. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
That was Panel to Panel, the Game Rage Magazine comic book podcast. Thanks for listening. If you want to know more and follow along, go to Instagram and TikTok. Follow at Game Rage Magazine. If you want to follow on Twitter/X at Game Rage Mag. Tune in next time.